What's up, dudes? My name is Nick. Welcome back for another music video reaction. This time, today, we're taking a look, starting off the week, actually. As a matter of fact, it is a fact because it is Monday. We're going to be taking a look at the song from Red Velvet off of their repackaged album for their, from the previous release, Peekaboo, and that whole album. This one's titled Bad Boys. So the teaser images that I've seen a little like, I guess what, horror kind of themed or something like that. Horror movie themed, I should say. So it's going to be an interesting kind of concept. Well, Peekaboo also kind of had a little bit of a, kind of like that whole story going on in there as well. So we're going to do what I do in all my videos. I'm going to listen to this song. I'm going to give you guys my honest first impression, thoughts, and opinions on it, whether I like it or not. So if that is something that is interesting to you guys and you want to hear more of me share my thoughts like that of any other K-pop releases in the future, then please do consider clicking on the subscribe button right down below. So with all that being said, let's get this song started. Red, I'm feeling this is like, I was trying to think of a genre, but I'm just thinking just general as like an entire, of course, broad genre. I'm thinking it's got some like hip hop vibes to it. Like the way that I'm feeling this song is like how I would feel a hip hop song. That's interesting. This is I don't know. I don't know. I think this song's gonna be definitely one that I have to listen to more than once, without a doubt, before I'm like saying anything as like whether I like this song or not with any sort of certainty. I don't know, because see, here's the thing, is like I'm not entirely sure that I really am, if I'm enjoying the chorus of this song. I'm not sure how I like the chorus. Of course, we'll talk about why and all that stuff after this song, but I'm not a big fan of it right now. I'm not. That was a very interesting, okay. That was probably the most interesting song that promo song, I should say, that Red Velvet's released, but, okay. So that is, I guess, that's supposed to be I suppose, if we're going off of the fact that Red Velvet is supposed to have a concept similar to Blackpink, where they got the red side and the velvet, and then the velvet side, not the velvet, that's not even a word. The Velvet side, I would suppose that this is more of along the lines of a Velvet kind of song. And, you know, looking at it when in those terms, with it being a Velvet song is not supposed to be a song that just is, you know, that like reaches out and just captures your attention like Peekaboo did, which is more, I think, of a, you know, Red kind of song for them. And so, you know, looking at that, listening to the song, I'm like, I'm not really super, you know, hooked on this song just yet. But, you know, their previous, you know, Velvet songs weren't necessarily ones that just immediately captured my attention or my imagination or, you know, whatever. They didn't just like stimulate my brain like their previous music has. But of course, all of the songs that are super stimulating, they're all more Red concepts, more, you know, upbeat, more, is with the visual aspect much more, you know, brightly colored and way more, I don't know necessarily way more visually stimulating. I think that's different. But, you know, just the music and the sound and the feel and the vibe for those songs is way more upbeat than this or some of the other songs. Now, that's not me saying that I don't like this song, because I do. It's definitely presenting some things that definitely, for me personally, require a little bit more thought to process through and kind of evaluate and, you know, decide. I definitely do enjoy the whole feel of the song. Like I said at the, you know, the first comments that I put out during the video was that this song kind of gives me a little feel of like it's a little bit of a hip hop song or something like that, which is interesting because of course it's not, well, I guess it kind of is a little bit of, you know, it has some elements that you would kind of hear in some hip hop music, but at the same time, it doesn't just have that overall presentation with, you know, visually and of course, you know, through the sound of it. It doesn't sound or feel or look like a hip hop song. It feels like a hip hop song. Doesn't sound, it doesn't look like one. So that's really interesting to me. I definitely, you know, enjoy that part. It makes the chorus, I mean, the verses really, really awesome because I think the verses are definitely much more about the flow, if that makes any sense, as opposed to, you know, having a particular, you know, melody or harmony, which I guess the flow is the melody or the harmony in hip hop. So, you know, focus on more having a flow that sounds good and sounds like it matches with the music track is really kind of important, I think, at least for this song during the verses, which is cool. But the thing that I'm not really that I'm kind of having a hard time processing is I kind of feel that they threw out that whole, we're going with something that's vaguely hip hop styled with the vocals and the music during the verse. And during the chorus, they kept the music. They didn't really change it up a whole lot, which is fine. So most of the dynamics of the song come from the change in the vocal track, which is fine, right? That's a very interesting thing. It's not very frequent that you hear that in K-pop music. It's not very frequent that you hear music that is, you know, as stripped down as this song is. And so they keep the very, very basic music track going during the chorus, and then they do all of the interesting vocals, the interesting stuff to make the chorus interesting with their vocals, which is cool. But you know, similar to, I think, what was the song that I listened to a couple days ago? Was it the debut song from Target? I think it was a debut song from Target where the vocals in the chorus, were really, really awesome. They had a lot of potential to have a really good, you know, impact and leave an impression in a really significant way, but the music track just kind of let it down a little bit and didn't really support the vocals of the chorus as much as it could have or as much as they should have to make sure that it leaves a really, really strong impression on the person who's listening. So, you know, it's an interesting thing to listen to this song in the context, I guess, in the context of like, is this going to be like somebody who doesn't know Red Velvet, who's only going to give the song one chance and they're never going to return to it if it doesn't like interest them beyond their first listen. And, you know, I have to say that I don't necessarily think that the song is going to be the most interesting song for people who are not fans of Red Velvet, and for, you know, outside of the thing that primarily caught me, which was just the, you know, the general hip hop vibe of the song. I'm not sure that there's anything in this song that's going to like immediately capture people and bring them in to listen more than once. Now, if there's people like me, like potentially you as a fan of Red Velvet, I'm a fan of Red Velvet as well. You know, I'm just a fan of K-pop in general. I like listening to music. I'm going to always return to something and listen to it more than once, you know, whether or not I actually really, really like it, or even if I don't like it. You know, I always want to kind of figure out what exactly it is that I don't like, or what exactly it is that I do like. I don't think that the chorus, which is in any promo song going to be the part of the song, it's supposed to be the part of the song that sells it to people who have never listened to the group before. This is their first experience listening to Red Velvet. It has to sell the song. I don't think that it sells the song that well. I don't think that the music track backs up the, you know, really good vocals and the really catchy and interesting vocals in the chorus. It doesn't back them up. It doesn't support them well enough to make it something interesting. I didn't hear anything to actually kind of, you know, match, to so to speak, with the chorus, with the vocals in the chorus. So, you know, unfortunately for the, you know, the people who are going to listen, give the song one chance, and that's going to be the only chance that this song gets, it's probably not going to be a song that captures those people's attention very effectively. For people who listen to this and potentially are like, you know, or open-minded and they want to like actually listen to it more, then, you know, maybe second or third opportunity around, you know, listen time around, is going to be something that gets people's attention. You know, that's just my thought, of course. Now, all of that saying is not me, you know, saying that I like this song or that I don't like this song. I do like this song, but at the same time, I see something that could have potentially made this a bit of a better, you know, promo song. But then again, of course, it's all up to whatever their creative vision was when they produced this song. So there's no right or wrong way to make a song. These are just my thoughts. And, you know, this of course is for a repackage. So repackaged, or the promo song for repackaged albums, haven't, you know, especially from SM Entertainment, they haven't necessarily been the songs that have been like the bread and butter, you know, money making songs that SM has produced. They get to be a little bit more creative and interesting with them. So I think it's definitely, you know, a, you know, good move. It's definitely a good song, I guess, in the context, or, you know, looking at the context of this is a repackage album, and, you know, this is really just a bonus thing, bonus album, a bonus couple of songs for the fans of Red Velvet, so for the people who are big fans of Red Velvet. So I don't know. It's a really kind of, if you just like look at this song in the context of like this album as a repackage, or this song in the context of all of Red Velvet songs, or this song in the context of all of K-pop, it's there's all kinds of different sorts of, you know, ways that you can look at it and you know, kind of evaluate it on whether it's like an effective promo song or whatever you want to look at it and you like talk about. It's a very, very interesting sort of song, I think, in that regard. So that's all I got to say. Definitely, I think there's a lot to talk about and a lot to say about this song, whether you want to talk about the visual aspect of it, you want to talk about the audio aspect of it, whatever it is. I'm sure that plenty of people have tons of really, really good opinions, whether they like the song or not. So, you know, that's all I got to say. I shared my thoughts and opinions. Now it's time for you guys to share what you guys think about this song, whether you like it or not. So throw your thoughts down in the comments below. Do not be afraid to share your opinions, no matter what they are, because this community that I'm trying to build here is all about having some free and open, and also, of course, friendly discussion about our thoughts and opinions, no matter what they are. So that's a community that you want to become a part of, then please do consider clicking on the subscribe button down below so you can just, of course, join the community. If you want to stay updated with all of my videos with this channel 24/7, click on the bell icon down below so you do not miss a single video. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.